What's happening, people? Anything Goes here, back again with another music reaction. Before we get into it, make sure you're liking, sharing and subscribing as always. And on top of subscribing, as always, make sure you subscribe to the new Anything Goes Shorts channel. Thanks. Right.
Links down below.
Of course, as always.
Clickety click.
Today we've got... I don't think we've had a reaction with KSI.
But neither of them.
No, but it doesn't matter because Lil Wayne's the GOAT. The GOAT of GOATs. The GOAT's GOAT. Right? Cool. So, like, yeah.
For everyone that KSI has done music with, this was the one where I was like, oh wow, really? Like,
He must have paid the belly.
have you heard any of from his latest album, KSI?
No.
He's much better.
Yeah, of course
than
he is.
what he used to be.
No, but obviously, like some parts of the day, I'll sit there and listen to the radio.
He still has a lot of editing on his music because his voice isn't great. Like even his rapping voice is not like. Maybe it's because people are used to hearing him on YouTube videos. That his voice doesn't seem like it suits rapping, but even with that and his bars and everything, I got a lot better.
Well,
Yeah, and the actual tunes itself from.
yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like,
did you ever hear
I've
like the Lamborghini song or the song he did with Sway and stuff like that? Like
I didn't hear none of his old stuff.
They were pretty like
the stuff that charts and the things that he's getting mad numbers for. Those are the more frequent ones that I can come across.
The new stuff is so much better.
Yeah, they actually sound like songs.
He used to put songs out, yeah.
So
he used to sound like if you walked down the street and some guy gave you his CD. That's what it used to sound like.
And what? Not even central, just anywhere, any street.
Just whatever, just some random guy just gives you a CD and says, "This is my music." That's what it sounded like. Where now it actually sounds like
he knows how to make a song.
It's proper music now.
And on top of that, he knows how to make charting songs.
And he has Wheezy, so.
I mean, I'm excited to listen to what Lil Wayne has to say, and
I don't know if they're gonna be in the video together.
I don't care. It's a Wheezy song.
But if they are, I'll be even more impressed.
Why?
Because it's a lot easier to get someone, even if you're KSI, yeah, your KSI YouTube wise is there's very few people that can top him YouTube wise. But music wise, people still take him for a dickhead.
Yeah.
So even if you're paying Lil Wayne his feature money, to actually get him to be in the same vicinity. And
no, but what you need to remember is KSI's got long money. So whether Wayne said, "I'm not coming to England," he said, "I'll be there by 2:15."
They haven't been able to, though, innit? So
people have been able to fly.
Yeah, but not like to get a whole music video and that. I'll just be shocked. That's all.
I won't be surprised if this got done like 48 hours before.
Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to it too. I want to hear.
Come on, let's go.
If Lil Wayne actually
does Wheezy.
Yeah. It's waiting for you. Stretch Armstrong as well, yeah. Don't know where they'd get one of them these days.
He knows how to make these proper songs though. He's rocking boot cuts. Wasn't expecting that.
I'm not expecting
I wasn't expecting any of this kind of song. But as soon as KSI started with that auto-tune he's singing, I was like, well, Weezy's gonna come and do the same shit. This animation is kind of crazy though. Can't even zoom in too close, get blinded.
I think Lil Wayne might have done this animation.
No. This is why he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
From that singing, yeah,
To that.
like from that singing to that flow, that shouldn't go. Someone shouldn't say, "Oh, I've just done this singing bit. Now I'm gonna do this." Like it's like a skippy flow, like that. Yeah, well, that's why it's Lil Wayne.
Before we started listening to this, I was like, am I gonna be on the fence based on the fact that he's not really gonna do Wheezy on it. He can't help it. This animation as well. No, shut up. He's spazzing. It's like they've just got a rock tune and it was like, let's just auto tune and spit the shit out of this.
It does sound like a rock tune. Even that, I'm gonna need some extermination. I'm bugging out, like.
But that's normal. That's normal.
Yeah, but
that's a normal bar.
You can tell he just wants to go nuts on it.
It doesn't even sound like KSI.
No, not at all.
That's what you were saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
No. What's KSI gonna do? What is this? Yeah, he's come a long way, man. He knows actually how to make a song. And do you know what's more fucked? At this rate, it seems like Lil Wayne enjoyed making this.
That's what I said. The animation seems like
he was behind it.
Lil Wayne made it.
Is that all the different KSIs?
Yeah, because there was a Baldski.
Who's that?
There's a meme going back because he wears his bandana because his hairline, and there was a meme of him bald going around.
I remember that. Their Reddits. Jack 'em! Yeah, you're right about the video though, because I'm not too sure, innit? You can't really tell if they could have easily made it look like it was recorded in the same studio / office or whatever.
I think it's very hard to get people
together right
now. Yeah. That was
very entertaining.
Nothing close
to what we thought.
I expected something a little bit more hip hoppy, maybe
that would have sounded
something
weird.
that matched a beat that matched the flow that Lil Wayne did in his first verse.
Oh, okay.
A bit more up tempo, a bit more. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, especially from KSI as well, I expected something like high energy. I was not expecting a song like that.
Well, like you see with most of these collaborations and stuff, it's like Like, man could pay a feature and be like, I have no idea what kind of song I want to do.
That seems like Lil Wayne had
a lot
of input on that song because he's very like rock and roll.
He's very versatile, yeah. That
he's
seemed
very
natural
into
to
rock
him,
and
yeah.
roll and stuff, and it sounded. Obviously, it's not like boom boom rock and roll, but it sounded very like.
Yeah, no, but because we're into hip hop and rap,
it sounded like
and
something
R&B,
like a rock and roll group.
I'm sorry, to
like
me that's rock. That is rock and roll to me. But rock and rollers will be like, don't diss us. That's not rock and roll.
It sounded like something you'd hear from a rock and roll group, like on an album or something.
I was like, the whole time the song was playing, I was trying to like imagine like what kind of scene or what kind of movie it would be in, because I don't think it fits into like the whole like, you know, like the American funny ones, like the American Pies and things like that. They used to have a lot of those actual boy band rock songs, but to me that's what I would class it as, but that's not necessarily what it's classed as.
I mean, it could chorus, it could be a bit boy bandy as well.
Indie?
I like the chorus was very.
That's what I'm trying to say. Indie.
It was very different. Like no, but I could hear I could see like a One Direction having a chorus like that as well. Like it was just a complete left from what.
Yeah, where both of our brains went. Yeah.
And that's not even because of Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne
could do anything.
Can like do stuff like that, but yeah, with KSI and Lil Wayne, I expect it to be like high energy, a lot of
a bit of hype and that. Yeah, no, I get
jumping around and stuff.
I get you.
That was.
Do you know what? It was different.
That doesn't mean that I didn't like it. It's not something that I listen to every day.
It was definitely different, and that's but this is it though, isn't it? It's like you can't
definitely shows how far KSI has come as well in music.
Yeah, considering what we was talking about
like
before he's come out.
Like when I said before about how his voice used to not really suit music, and you always used to feel a bit out of place when you was listening to his voice.
Because it was more so his talking voice as
even
opposed
that
to
you was like, that doesn't even sound like KSI. Like he's now found his
sound.
He's found his music voice and his YouTube voice, like they're two different characters now, which a lot of artists have. Like whether you want to say, I mean, Lil Wayne's voice is always the same, but you can pick like a lot, like
no, actually, because if you listen to his interviews,
but say
in
like
comparison to his rapping voice,
say like Gigs,
no, he doesn't
talking voice.
He's monotonic to the
to the highest. Or Adele, her talking voice and her singing voice.
Yeah, it's completely different.
You can say it from most people, yeah. Like they've got that difference in their voice, and
we definitely wasn't expecting singing. Let's just go with that. We can agree on that. No, man, I really was thinking Weezy was gonna half-ass this thing, and like he's just got me back to remembering he's the GOAT, bro.
It seemed that he had a lot of input.
Yeah.
On the video, on the music.
Yeah, but if you're KSI, wouldn't you want that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
It's a good thing.
I'm like, I don't have loads and loads to say because I'm trying to like still digest it a bit because I wasn't expecting it at all.
Yeah, I think this is just one of those like, it was just a simple look, you know, we've agreed we're gonna do it. I don't want to do a hip hop / rap song. You've heard them, whatever. You've heard what you've heard. I don't want to do anything like that.
It might have been a good thing that it wasn't.
Why? Because it might have.
Lil Wayne might have
outshined
outshone KSI.
He outshines everyone.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it might have like
made it that much more obvious.
Outshone KSI like by a lot if it was like more hip hop.
When he went into why are you doing it? Just allow it, man. Stop spazzing. It's not time. And then, but before the bars even ended, you're just skanking along with it. But I think considering I'm not the biggest of KSI fans, and I've still managed to listen to his songs, and I don't necessarily turn the radio off or change channel. Like I can actually hear his songs and not be like, this isn't garbage. which is why I was like, I've listened to his more recent songs as opposed to when he started. But it's very different. It seemed like it was out of his original or natural comfort zone, but he didn't come across uncomfortable, which is good. Overall, you can't lose with Wayne. That's it. Even though I didn't even realise the song was called Lose. You can't lose with Wayne. Mm-hmm. I think on top of everything else, him being who he is, like, he might have just been like, look, it's not like it's going to be my way or the highway, but I'm not putting out shit. So, you know, his expertise, his experience allows him to at least allow it to be a lot more entertaining, which is what the whole point is. Very entertaining, because that, even the animations was mad. That kept you going. Jesus Christ. But right, that was KSI Lil Wayne Lose. Now I'm gonna be on my Lil Wayne bag for the next couple of days, because sometimes I just have to let him go for a bit. But nope, he's back. As always, make sure you're liking, sharing and subscribing. Make sure you subscribe to the new Shorts channel. As always, hit us up in the comments with suggestions. Bye.
I got a flow. When I react, the man's got cold. When I react, the man's got go. You little bitch, stick it in your reacts. It was a big react, so man's got no. Anything goes, you know this year just gonna blow like I won't have it. You won't manage, so I'm real, I'm something like magic. Part with a man that also savage.